The book of Isaiah chapter 19 verse 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a furious king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shema Shah. Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. All praises to Yahweh, Hashem Shah, Wahara Kakudash. Honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen. Given 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. As you see, 48 minutes ago, if you don't know what's going on in Spain, man, a bunch of immigrants just flooded through Spain. Now Spain got the military troops out. Alright? And you're going to hear Trump say, this is going to happen to America if the Republicans don't get elected. In other words, draconian laws must be put into place due to the millions and millions and millions of people that came in, unvetted millions and millions and millions of people that came in during the Biden administration. See, all the things that was done in the Biden administration, the Trump administration, it was done so the Trump administration can bring forth draconian laws. They're all on the same team, y'all. All right? Nothing is by chance, nothing is by coincidence. It's all prophecy. Now, they're going to justify coming down harsh on these citizens of the U.S., man, on the Babylonians. For your peace and safety, for your comfort. There's nothing you can be able to do about it. Breaking news, Trump reacts to migrant influx into Ceuta, Spain, and issues dire warning to U.S. Trump is the one issuing the dire warning to the U.S. Quote, when you look at what happened to Spain, end quote. And he's going to finish it. Now, you were told all these things, that these things are going to happen, man. And it's going to be catastrophic. All right? Also, Medicaid and Section 8 requirements. Hey, all that stuff is hey, so what is it, 64 and under? If you don't meet the requirements, hey, you can be out of Medicare. Is it Medicaid? I think it's Medicare or Medicaid. Medicaid. If you don't meet the work requirements, and if you can't prove that you are disabled, you can't work, hey, you're going to have to get to work. If you don't have a vehicle to get to work, you're not going to have, hey, you're going to be out back, man. Time's so tight. People ain't going to be like, oh, I took you to work whenever you got to go to work so you can meet your requirements. All right? People going to try to conserve their gas. Then, people going to try to save the wear and tear on their vehicles. Things are much higher. And the people that need the rides to get to these jobs or community service jobs so they can, meet the 80 hours a month so they can meet the requirements to get these benefits, they're going to be out back, man. Court declines to halt rule that will force terminally ill patients to work for health care. On Thursday, I played a video with Trump. On Thursday, a federal judge denied a request by Democrats to halt a Trump administration policy announced last month that seeks to retire terminally ill Medicaid recipients to prove they are too sick to work. The recipients would need to prove this in order to be exempt from new work requirements taking effect in January, you see? And I think the Section 8 joint is the one in November. Hey, that joint gonna be crazy, man. It's much needed. It's much needed. No relying on the system. Cheating the system, relying on the system. And you Israelites, you're supposed to be relying on Yahweh Shema Shah. But soon all this stuff is going to collapse. Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin, sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So you see, this place is collapsing, man. Alright? It's collapsing right before your very eyes. And this cruel Lord and his administration, Yahweh Shema Shah set them up to do it. Isaiah 30:9. Let's start at 8. Remember, you were told these things. Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come and forever and ever. That this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. And that's the 2/3 of our people, the wicked of our people, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy to seek. Get you out of the way, turn aside of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay there wrong. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh forth suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel, that is broken in pieces, he shall not spare, so that there shall not be found in the bursting of it a shard to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. For thus said the Lord God, Yahweh Shema Shah, the Holy One of Israel, in returning and rest shall you be saved, and quietness and confidence shall be your strength, and ye will not. You see, so only the elect is going to repent and convert and turn back to Yahweh Shema Shah, trusting Yahweh Shema Shah. The wicked of our people is going to constantly trust in this system, man. Alright? And it's going to fail you. Alright, now back to the video. Breaking news, Trump reacts to migrant influx into Ceuta, Spain, and issues dire warning to U.S. It's coming, man. It's already happening. So, hey, those, as you're going to hear Trump say, those 25 millions of people that came in through the border, I believe the number he threw out there. Remember, these are unvetted people. Hey, they're going to cause chaos is what he's saying. Hey, that's why they're justifying ICE. Hey, ICE is ramping up, man. Hey, they're at the airports. Hey, TSA is tag teaming with ICE to get information. So everything is ramping up. You know? So get ready for the unrighteous decrees, man. Alright? Get ready for the unrighteous decrees. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. See, these are unfair laws that they're going to do. Alright? Draconian. To turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, that they may rob their fathers. So you see, hey, these unrighteous decrees is going to oppress everybody, most definitely us Israelites, man. Y'all know who we are. So just get ready for it. Troops will be out soon, which they said was going to be in April. But as we told y'all, we're not on Esau's time. We're on Yahweh Shema Shah's time. You know? So, hey, I'm going to play this, man. That's going to be it. Let's let these devils speak. And they tell you exactly what was already told unto you by Yahweh Shema Shah through the service of prophets, man.
This doesn't want to report it. They don't want to talk about it. What that does for healthcare, Bobby, is unbelievable, because medicine's a big part of healthcare. So I wish that people would understand that, and I hope they're going to vote for us in the midterms, because you'll see some stuff that will be horrible, because they can blow it very fast and they don't know what they're doing. So your drug prices are great. You know, I saw Spain yesterday, and I watched the catastrophe that took place. It looks like an invasion of a country by hundreds of thousands of people. And that same thing's going to happen to us if the Republicans don't get elected, except worse. Much bigger, much easier to get into, despite the fact that we have built thousands of miles of wall, which I said we were going to do, but we didn't have that, forget it. But we have the safest border in the world. If we're not in office, our country will be invaded at levels that made Spain look small time. And when I watched it, I said, boy, I'm going to say it because I knew you were going to be at Camp David, and I say, that's going to be a talking point for the midterms. Because when you look at what happened to Spain, they don't know what to do. And it's happening again today. They're coming in by the tens of thousands. They're just invading the country. And what that is weak law, bad management, but very liberal law. They passed a couple of laws, and people read. You know, people are smart. They read from other countries, and they swam that 3-mile swim, or however they got in, but nobody's seen anything like it. That will look good compared to what's going to happen to the United States. The biggest thing, the worst thing that Biden did is allowing 25 million people into our country, because many of those people are criminals. They're murderers. A lot of murder. 11,888. A lot of them are gone now. We got them out. But they allowed people to come into this country that you can't allow to come into a country. We're also making an unprecedented investment in the United States Armed Forces.
So you see, he telling you what's about to happen. He's not saying it could happen. He's telling you what's going to happen. All right? Why? Because it was planned. Okay? So just be ready, man. Just be ready. Like I said, me personally, I don't think it's going to be a midterm. You know? I truly don't see it. But hey, I could be wrong. But we're going to see. But just get ready for all hell to break loose, man. All right? And troops to be out, them carrying guns and shooting people down in the streets, stopping frisk, patrolling the cities. Chaos, death, and destruction, man. All right? So I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit and probably how about Shema Shai. Stay prayed up in the names of how about Shema Shai. Shalom. Oh yeah, also one thing concerning the Medicaid and Medicare, them pulling that, you know, the requirements, and why do you think they're doing that? Because they're low on funds, man. It's lesser jobs. That means it's not a lot of money going into retirement, Social Security system, and things of that nature. Less taxes are being collected because there's less people working. So now they're scraping up money and trying to find ways to cut food stamps, Section 8, health benefits, all these assistances because they're funding the war. You see, they are literally funding the war. So get ready for all hell to break loose, man. Hey, get ready for hardships that's far beyond what we ever been through before, man. Stay prayed for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.